This particular trip that we had all agreed to do was definitely not for the faint of heart, but we would be fine no matter what happened.
Basically, Dan and the other guys had all the right gear, everything apart from the kitchen sink, as well as all the normal stuff like tents, rations, water, first aid kit. But as well as that, they had emergency high-powered radio, extra batteries, GPS, map and compass.
They were so prepared, it seemed as though nothing could go wrong.
It was great weather. We had a strong group. We were having fun while we were going. Everything was really good.
But on the 5th day of this hardcore trip, Dan left the group to go and find a trail between two lakes.
To get from lake to lake, the boys would have to carry their canoe and all of their equipment overland. It's hard work. The distance between the lakes can be miles and the terrain very tough.
Dan's recce was meant to save time, and he knew a technique to avoid getting lost.
It's something I'd done multiple times during the summer. It wasn't really that big of a deal.
And Dan did a smart thing, which is called spoking, where you pick a center point, something visible you're going to re-find again. In this case, I'm just doing a simple tripod, and then he picked one direction, set amount of time, in Dan's case a minute, and he started walking.
It's a tried and tested scout practice. The key is to keep walking in a straight line from the center point, like the spoke of a wheel.
And then if you don't find what you're looking for after a minute, you can stop, turn around, go back to your center spoke, pick a new angle, and walk again.
Even though he was doing everything right, Dan still couldn't find the trail to the next lake.
It was lunchtime. I was probably getting a little grumpy and a little impatient.
So he started to hurry.
It was a cedar swamp, very slick roots, big rocks, and I slipped, hit my head, and that's when the whole adventure began.